Hello everyone, I'm your host Greg Wood, and welcome to another edition of The Driver's Seat, the only show devoted exclusively to the automobile owner. We take you behind the scenes, answering your questions and showcasing the newest models and latest trends, and helping you navigate through the maze of sales and service options that we all face every day. This week on The Driver's Seat, your car. Sell it, trade it, or keep it. We'll tell you what your car is really worth.
What can I do to put you in this car today?
Hard-working people lose millions of dollars each year because they don't know how to negotiate the purchase of a car. We'll show you how. In our Safety First segment, we take the confusion out of the current debate on anti-lock brakes. Some of our results may surprise you. Are you paying too much for your insurance? Our experts show you a simple test to find out. They sell over 4 million cars a year, and chances are you've never heard of them.
5,000 or 6,000 cars in a good day run here at the auction, and guys like this bid on them.
All this and more next on The Driver's Seat. For most of us, auto purchases and maintenance will be the biggest expenditure in our lifetime, far outpacing the amount spent on our home. But how much do you know about cars and the auto industry? That's where we come in. We put you in the driver's seat every week with stories on everything from auto stocks to auto alarms, repairs, and insurance. We've got experts and crews from around the world to provide us with up-to-the-minute news from the auto industry. Join us online or in our mailbag segment each week. Here's a little preview of what to expect. Our camera crews traveled to the Midwest this week for a vintage car Grand Prix. There were over 400 classics on display, many still able to compete.
Has this ever happened to you? You'd be surprised how many people don't know the proper way to jumpstart their car.
You've heard all about the new Chrysler minivans. Well, our own David Leggett is in the driver's seat to check out the redesigned Chrysler Town & Country.
Two major innovations in the Chrysler minivan. Finally, a left side door, and to solve their biggest safety concerns, a rear door that stays closed in the event of a major impact.
This week, our industry spotlight takes us to BMW's new state-of-the-art Spartanburg, South Carolina assembly plant. Up and running for just 4 months, they have already gone to extra shifts to keep up with the demand for their new Z3 convertible, featured in the latest James Bond thriller. BMW is the 7th foreign manufacturer to open a plant in the U.S. Mercedes-Benz will be the 8th when their Alabama plant opens later this year.
697, sold $9,600.
You ever wonder where your used car came from? Well, chances are it came from the largest auto auction company in the world. Manheim Auction Group sells more cars in 1 week than Ford and Chevy combined.
15, 9, 14, 14,
Thousands of new car dealers bring their used car trade-ins here for resale. And when auto leasing became big business, Manheim Auction Group soared. They became the nation's largest showrooms for hundreds of thousands of off-lease vehicles.
I'm a BMW dealer. We trade cars that are Mercedes-Benz's, Cadillacs that we may not be able to retail on our lot, and the easiest place to do is bring them up here.
To someone that's coming in from outside, that's maybe not involved in the car business, it probably would appear to be chaos. But with different numbers and letters written on the window, once you understand the system, it really isn't chaotic at all.
By the way, if you want to visit a Manheim auction, forget it. It's open to dealers only. You know that studies show that less than 7% of us change our own oil or know the proper air pressure for our tires. That's why people tune into the driver's seat. Each week we have a lineup of news and information, investigative stories, new product reviews, and features on the auto industry, car care products, and headline personalities. It's an exciting, fast-paced look at a multi-billion-dollar-a-year market. We'll even take you backstage to see the making of some big-budget car commercials. For advertisers and broadcasters, the driver's seat hits the bullseye of your targeted demographics, including the often overlooked female automotive market. So stop wondering where your customers are. They're tuned into the driver's seat every week. Thanks for joining us today. And we'll see you this fall on our exciting new TV series devoted to drivers just like you. It's simple. Get the best view of the auto industry from the driver's seat.
have to drive cars to get around in this country. So if I knew more features on a car, more reasons to look at a certain model, new things that are coming out, that would make me want to watch.
What I'd like to see featured are the safety aspects of the cars.
The art of buying a car, the basics.
A program that will give me a lot of knowledge about the different cars, how one car stacks up against another.
A lot of times the people know what all the features are, and they know what to add.